Thanks, Sanjay, and hello everyone. I'm Holger Merz, CFO of EDAG Engineering Group AG. I would like to give you an overview on our company, who we are and what we are doing. So let's start right with our business model. EDAG is an engineering service provider, in short ESP, to the global automotive industry. In this automotive industry, there are three business models: OEM, supplier, engineering service providers like EDAG. Whilst OEM and their suppliers focus on production and sales, ESPs focus on development for OEMs and suppliers. So EDAG as an ESP is not directly depending on the number of cars being sold, but more on the R&D budgets of OEMs and their suppliers. ESP give a high level of flexibility and cost control to their customers. Just to give you a figure, ESPs are about 30% cheaper than internal OEM resources. EDAG's key selling point is a unique 360-degree development approach. As one just of two globally acting ESPs, EDAG can develop a complete car, including the production facilities from the scratch. Anywhere in the world where vehicles are being developed, you will find EDAG. The only thing that we do not develop is an engine, neither an ECE nor an electric engine. We are focusing on the implementation of drivetrain technologies. So we can handle all kinds of machines and thus are very flexible in fulfilling our customers' needs worldwide. As we are an engineering service provider, we are not producing products or parts. So we carry out an asset-light business with an annual capex ratio of less than 4% of our revenues. As an independent market participant, none of our major shareholders is an OEM or a system supplier. So we can work for any customer in any country without any limitations from our shareholder base. EDAG is one of the leading global ESPs. With about 8,000 employees, we are one of the global top 5 players in the automotive ESP environment. So what are the drivers of our business? The answer is short and simple. Change. Change is our business. Change is driving our business. EDAG is a developing partner for most of the automotive OEM and their biggest suppliers. We develop future mobility. Throughout the last decades, the R&D budget of all of our major OEMs and suppliers have constantly grown. Today, where the industry is facing maybe the biggest transition in its history, change is more required than ever before. It is not only about alternative drivetrains and CO2 reduction. The car is more and more becoming a smartphone on wheels. It is becoming part of our digital life, connected to our mobile devices, to the infrastructure, other transport users, and various content providers. The production of a car is undergoing a radical change. Flexibility, a seamless digital process chain, and the reduction of resources consumption is state-of-the-art in a smart factory. Users are questioning whether they should buy a car or buy mobility as a service. With autonomous drive becoming reality, within this decade, new mobility services will arise. All of these factors are shaping and driving the demand for our engineering service providers. The ESP landscape has at least 4 fields of activity as shown at this slide. EDAG is focusing its activities on the 2 right sectors: module and function development and complete vehicle development. In these sectors, contracts are awarded as work packages with a higher assumption of responsibility and a higher complexity. We do not only owe people or working hours to our customers. We owe a success. More than 90% of our business consists of work packages. The order values range from 4-digit euro amounts to small 3-digit million euro amounts. We handle about 6,000 projects every year. key success factor in this field is know-how and project management skills. EDAG has been a specialist for work packages ever since. Throughout the last years, EDAG has more and more become a global champion in the field of complete vehicle development. We are working for some of the most promising EV and fuel cell startups all over the world. We maintain high-class development centers located in most of the major automotive hubs in the world. Proximity to our customers is definitely one of our strengths. We operate in 3 segments. Vehicle engineering, which is our biggest segment with about 61% of sales. In this segment, we are developing everything that you can see and also touch on a car, namely chassis, body in white, interior, exterior, and so on. Moreover, we are handling all complete vehicle development projects in this segment. Electronics in the middle. This is our fastest growing segment with currently about 25% of our sales. Within this segment, we are developing all future megatrends topics like advanced driver's assistance systems, connectivity and user experience, e-drive and battery management, and software for embedded systems, apps, etc., etc. Production solutions in this segment, we are developing complete production lines and factories. This segment is focusing on future growth markets like smart factory and industry 4.0 applications. Moreover, in this segment, we have also established first successful cooperations outside the automotive industry. With new clients, we will enable further growth. We have combined all of our software and digitalization competencies from all of our 3 segments under one leadership. With this internal new organization, we can fulfill all of our customer demands in the areas of software and digitalization. Over the last 5 decades, EDAG has built up a strong relationship to the global automotive industry. With our historical relationship within the German OEM and the suppliers, our strategy since 2018 is to become more independent from the German OEMs. So while we are keeping a very strong market position in Germany, we are constantly increasing our international revenue share. We do this by working for all well-established OEMs like Ford, GLR, or OEMs in South Africa and also in China. But since e-mobility is gaining traction, new auto startups emerge all over the world. With our unique 360-degree development approach and our full independence from any OEM or supplier, we are the ideal partner for these new startups. Overall, EDAG is generating about 84% of revenue with global automotive and truck OEM. 12% of our revenues are generated with automotive suppliers. In 2020, we began to build up new client relationships, mainly in our segment production solutions, outside the automotive industry, and are already generating about 4% of our revenues with this group of customers. Over the next years, we expect to constantly grow the volume or PS business also outside the automotive industry. EDAG has more than 50 years of industrial experience. Our roots are based in Germany and we are still deeply connected with the German automotive industry. But since the 1980s, EDAG has started to build up a strong international base with subsidiaries in all major automotive hubs. An important step in our history has been the acquisition of EDAG by Aton. Aton is a financial holding company of Dr. Lutz Helmich, based in Munich, and today with a holding of about 70%, still our main shareholder. From 2010, EDAG has streamlined the organization towards an asset-light approach. With 2 major acquisitions in 2012 and 2013, EDAG became one of the leading global engineering service providers with a clear focus on complete vehicle development and future technologies. Let's have a quick view on our key financial figures. Over the last years, EDAG has managed to grow its revenues continuously up to almost 800 million euros in 2019. The growth has achieved almost complete organically. The adjusted EBIT was characterized by a mixed development throughout our customers. The diesel scandal and its consequences led to a volatile utilization in some of our German subsidiaries in 2016 and also in 2017. With the successful acquisition of new customers, especially international startups, we have stabilized our margins and returned to a growth path. Of course, the figures for 2020 will be looking differently as they are heavily influenced by the corona pandemic. We are expecting a stepwise recovery depending on the future development. However, we do see major opportunities for EDAG to grow profitably midterm. We clearly see a large variety of opportunities for our business midterm. The automotive industry is undergoing a tremendous change. In this situation, new opportunities arise for all of our three segments. At Vehicle Engineering, new start-ups and other mobility players brings potential for the decent growth. In this regard, EDAG is already working for some of the most promising companies in Asia, Europe, and also the US. Highly automated or even autonomously driving cars will have a complete different interior and exterior appearance. Special know-how and expertise is requested by our customers to fulfill the needs. And if we talk about electric mobility, we are always asked to bring our lightweight expertise in order to increase the range and consequently decrease the size and cost of a battery package. At Electronics, the demand is driven by the rising complexity in fully connected cars. New architectures are necessary to make update over the air possible and to transfer large capacities of data in real time. The trend to separate the development of software and hardware is gaining ground as OEM can realize in this way large cost savings. This leads to rising demand of specialists for embedding systems and IT, a major domain of our EE capacities. And of course, connectivity, user experience, as well as mobility and cloud services are driving our growth in the EE segment. Looking at production solutions, we see the clear need for a fully connected, flexible and smart factory. In 2019, our PS segment went through a very challenging phase. We took the opportunity to not only lower the cost base, but also to invest significantly into the education of our workforce. New mobility players with their special needs and demands require flexible and highly specialized partners when it comes to the engineering of production facilities. With our expertise in these areas, Production Solutions will also benefit from these players. We have started to enlarge our customer portfolio at Production Solutions by offering industrial solutions also outside the automotive industry. We are transferring our process know-how from the automotive industry into other industry and are thus winning new customers. Overall, we clearly see the demand at most of our customers towards a big partner which is capable to handle the complete automotive engineering and development chain. With its 360 unique vehicle and production engineering expertise, EDAG is ideally positioned to benefit from all of these trends midterm. So concluding, I would like to give you 5 reasons why you should invest into EDAG. First reason, experience and expertise. EDAG is an independent engineering service provider in vehicle engineering for more than 50 years. During this time, we have constantly expanded our expertise and our customer base. With this experience, we are a competent and reliable partner for the global mobility industry for today. Our focus hereby is on automotive, utility vehicle and two-wheel manufacturers as well as the respective suppliers. Second reason, unique performance range. Like no other in the industry, EDAG stands for Production-Oriented Development. In this process, we offer the complete engineering process chain from the design to the overall vehicle development and safeguarding, including electronics, to the turnkey smart factory under one roof. Due to this interlinked development, we are able to save our customers time and money while maintaining utmost process reliability. In this way, we can guarantee that we will not develop any products that are too expensive to manufacture in the downstream production process. That is a real advantage for all of our customers. Third reason, advantage through innovation. We do not consider ourselves to be mere service providers for our customers. We claim to inspire customers with own innovations and to provide new solutions. With our concept vehicles, prototypes, product innovations, as well as our brands DriveMe and Feindsinn, we come close to this claim, making us an innovating partner for our customers. Fourth reason, international top position. You can find EDAG wherever mobility of the future is being developed. Our branches are located in all essential development centers of the global automotive industry, as well as selected best cost locations. With about 8,000 employees and its international network of locations, EDAG is one of the leading independent engineering service providers worldwide. And finally, number 5, change. Change is our business. If you believe that the automotive industry will continue its evolution and innovation path, you believe in our market. We are convinced that EDAG can manage this change and adopt accordingly, as change has always been and will always be our business. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time and watching this video. If you have any questions, if you require further information, or if you would like to set up a meeting, please feel free to contact our Head of Investor Relations, Sebastian Lehmann. Please also visit our website at edag.com and find more about how we develop future mobility. Thanks and goodbye.
Hi there, since you watched this company video until the end, I'm guessing you liked the video. And that's probably because we work very hard to create the most engaging and added value content for you. If you're a company and want to find out how we, at Seat 11A, can make a company video with and about you, please email us at content@seat11a.com.